And what a first Juve start, and Europa Villa midfielder Douglas Hearn Coatminers is one. This is Juve's youngest big knockout match. The PSV side that began their Camaro Jr., Ledesma, the appearance of the season, and Tyrell Malacia, a recent end top scorer and captain. USA internationals who start for Juve back. A steady playing goal if it's needed. In September. Forward to Colin Muani with Yildiz arriving in the box.
Know how they can keep a clean sheet, that they draws with the...
Mauro Jr. Play, isn't it, in the early stages here? PSV have barely seen the ball.
You just need...
Muani waiting in the box. I think that's who it was intended for, but overhit by Wayne. Struggled a bit, having come on at half-time. Gabriel set to take this.
Perhaps try and nick a goal, but we need to just be tight. Choose out. Absolutely. That ball was going to land, but they're getting a lot of joy down this right-hand side, whether it's where those creative outlets. We're certainly been one of the players of the others, and like you say, he can play absolutely anywhere, and he's quite nice. Wants to be. There's an attacking left-sider.
Sort out Peter Bosz. Only won one of their last 5. And I'd say as well, probably the best.
Just recognises that his team need a little bit of time.
Surprised about that they didn't get some backup in for Luke de Jong.
Fluid passing. They know that Juventus know that PSV could.
Back it goes. Tripped there by Saibari. Seeing a bit more of the ball now, PSV. Juve was so dominant in the early.
To the edge of the area, making the space few and far between.
Combined with Perisic. Yeah, real check. Mauro Jr. Nudged there by Perisic.
This
now about PSV.
It's like the same, but if
that's touch off Renato Vega.
It's real. This has just gone quiet. Big sigh of relief. V players.
Here by Flamingo.
Taken by better team or bigger clubs in the.
Ball to Douglas Luiz, backed up by McKennie. Chance to cross. Well, after the first 5 minutes, what the delivery's like. And it's come to de Jong, who's brought it down nicely. For a threat in these situations. Kelly.
Play as well, yeah.
And right back and on the wing, and he even played centre forward in a miss.
This is that chance we took.
To see courage from his players, not be afraid to make mistakes, and whilst it was Juventus side very much a work in progress, I think Vlahovic has really been that for Juve, and now he's got his own man, if you like, in Colin.
I think that just changes the game state. If they score goals when you're on top.
Between Luis Enrique and Colin Muani. What a ball.
It was brilliant, but I mean, as the ball came across, get himself forward, to drive his team forward, to put the ball in the net.
And Colin Muani was there, and Gatti's there again.
Terrific technique, you absolutely. To himself, hang on a minute, you know, if I get forward, then that outnumbers. Well, they've prepared for all sorts of scenarios, playing away from home.
Final 10 minutes of this first half.
You need him in that final third.
Di Gregorio with the clearance.
Useful centre midfielder to have in your team. He's quite happy to do that.
Premier League, and particularly the tap. Colin Muani. Then for the Bianconeri, a goal to the good, and what a goal it was as well for the season. in Serie A, the Derby d'Italia, one of my personal... They're a point in it at the top, Napoli.
Juventus committing players forward, trying to... De Jong must be really frustrated, because when it's gone into him, he's laid it off well, and they've...
Way it did.
I'm just watching shouting.
Veerman, Lang with the pass. Tried to bend one, did. Ivan Perisic.
You know, he's two-footed, plays on that left-hand side.
Flamingo.
At times.
As a coach, Peter Bosz with such... Gonzalez hits the byline.
Particular duel, Gonzalez just thought that he'd... Wrong.
And the flag up on the far side. Almost played themselves into trouble there, shouting then.
Way just making sure there, didn't want to fly it over.
Saibari.
Wing area, particularly Juventus' right-hand side.
Behind here with Juve pushing for a second. Douglas Luiz into McKenna.
Just connector of passes, and it's working well.
Nicely played this by PSV. Ledesma. Juve lead, but by the... Still going Lang.
An effort from Lang, but that is brilliant.
Gennaro Gattuso, the former Milan player, who... Just the experience, I should say, the quality as well of Ivan Perisic. What a career he...
They've managed the situations where Juventus have had the pressure.
The VAR official, Christian Dingert.
It's typical of a team that...
Mbangula, remember, had that chance at the start.
They've not really been in control of the game.
Conceição. A bit too easily.
Nice run from Vega, line side. Just did enough leaning in, but...
Gatti being watched closely. Mbappe has equalised for Real Madrid to see if anything develops. Clearly noted that he felt there was a foul. Seemingly frustrated here, and we're going to see turncoat miners come on. And this is Conceição. Good challenge by Locatelli. Perisic equaliser. Coat miners, a player who...
Into the second half, but PSV just got themselves back in it.
Nicely done. Obispo. Some names. See who's Till is being ready to come on. Somebody who's certainly got a goal of this last 20 minutes.
Yes, and I think that's why the changes have been made. In
last players you'd want to see coming on is Bakayoko, a flying win here. Both coaches.
Without taking too many, again, it's a balance, taking too many risks.
Just gone a bit flat from a Juventus perspective. Benfica. And they're being tested by Pierre. Close to the goalkeeper, though.
Yeah, see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get the ball in the air.
And that, the first leg of that playoff tie. A shot by Veerman. They win it back again. Injury. Juve against Inter.
It'll stick, or he'll nod it off to somebody around.
Well, it is Kolo Muani who'll come off here. First Juventus game in which his first involvement for Vlahovic. Vega. You really have to credit PSV with the performance that they've shown.
In the game, which suits PSV as the away team.
As in their previous 65 league matches, of which they won 50. Gula makes his way to the edge of the box. Conceição technique.
Defender Benitez is not being...
The Knicks right back in this game, trailing by 5. Tatum doing a lot of the primary ball handling tonight in lieu of Holiday.
Look at
the foul will go against McBride.
I'd review that. I'd want Richard. I don't know.
I'd review that too.
I'm taking a chance.
Now, I think that would have been a big challenge if they were able to win it.
I couldn't be more impressed with the Knicks defense right now.
That last angle looked like it may have been a little bit more of a foul than the previous one. Jason Tatum is looking over at Spike Lee saying, of course it was a foul. All the 4 All-Stars going to the All-Star weekend, doing a great job here tonight. Pritchard will check into the ball game. Guys, real quick, we want to ask you about that. We got 4 All-Stars on the floor. What do you make of it?
Conspiracy.
Come on now.
All I'm going to say is
I'm looking forward.
So you can usually sneak behind, use their pressure against them.
All-Star pass by an All-Star. Tatum gets it back. Waltzing through the lane, lost his balance.
Also having to navigate around Derek White. There's not a lot of space to get that shot off.
Full discernment again in the pick and roll. He is number 3 in the NBA in points
to go, and he's always going to get the ball to where it needs to be.
Part of the
again, Brunson in this pick and roll drops it down to Josh Hart, and it's just impressive to me because you have
the second foul shot. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. And Derek White registers a 3. He's 3 of 6 from deep. Double Karl Anthony Towns inside. Bridges one more. And Hart with the layup. Tatum. 8 shots, Doris.
Yeah, we're talking about the dynamism of Jalen Brunson. You're seeing it from Jason Tatum as well. Because the screens are high, he's getting a running start. Karl Anthony Towns is hesitating. And
4 assists.
He fights, thinking about a second screen. You're trying to close. I mean, it's hard. It's hard work.
After that frantic push by the Knicks that brought them to within 6. The lead is back up to 13. White behind the Keita screen. Boy, didn't even look like it.
How about the play of Keita?